partner's 21 and my daughter's 16.
I'm 5 years older than my stepdaughter.
When I first met Ellie, it was a little bit awkward.
Oh yeah, it was a bit awkward.
I didn't know if it was my dad's friend or girlfriend, and I wasn't really sure.
The thing about being online that I hate the most, I think, is honestly just the judgment. Oh, Mark's your sugar daddy. You literally just with Mark for the money. You're bummy, you don't work.
We're both thick-skinned, aren't we? If we weren't, we could be in a relationship, could we really?
Was the age gap ever an issue?
Are you happy?
Yeah. On the weekends, we definitely like to get out the house and go for a walk. I mean, the kids don't love it the best, but get some fresh air.
My name's Ellie and I'm a 21-year-old stepmom, and this is my boyfriend Mark. So we first met back in 2021 after a night out. Cut a long story short, a friend gave us his number to take us out for some food. I ended up ringing Mark, and I've never met him, I didn't actually know him, and he ended up picking us up, and we ended up getting together in March 2022. The age gap between me and Mark is 23 years.
Well done, you normally say 24. I've got 2 children, Marcus and Izabelle. So Izabelle is 16 and Marcus is 12.
So Marcus, what is Ellie like as a stepmom?
So Ellie as a stepmom is actually quite good, because since she's young and not in like her 30s or 40s, she's quite energetic and can relate to me more, because she's just young.
She's not an old lady.
Yeah, she's just more like into baking and fun activities.
Ellie is a stepmom. Well, she's like my best friend, like with little gossips, does my makeup, does my hair. She's like built-in best friends.
Yeah, Marcus is fun, he likes to have a laugh, he's dead cheeky, and Izzy is
a diva. She is. She's just your typical girl, but they're great kids. Me and Mark were together for a good few months before I did meet the children. I was so nervous. It felt like meeting your partner's parents for the first time.
When I first met Ellie, it was a little bit awkward because we were at the back of the car and we were on our way to Alton Towers, and it was just a little bit weird. And I kind of thought I didn't know if it was my dad's friend or girlfriend, and I wasn't really sure.
When I first met Ellie, I don't know, yeah, it was a bit awkward. I was a bit like, don't know, never met her before.
I think we didn't speak for the whole car journey. It was quite awkward.
a very long 2.5 hours.
Yeah, literally. As soon as we got there, we ended up having such a good time, and it broke the ice amazingly.
So me and Izzy spend a lot of time chatting, have a nice little gossip. It's great because it's like having a friend in the house all the time.
How would you describe your relationship?
Our relationship is, I know Izzy's deepest, darkest secret. So if you've ever annoyed Izzy, I know. I know about it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Luckily we do have a really close relationship. As much as like we have a friend relationship, like I am there for her.
I describe Ellie as chaotic, very cool, got good dress sense, stylish, pretty, icon.
I didn't pay her to say that.
No. Ellie's younger than all my friends' mums. If anything, she's probably younger than their sisters.
But like, is that not just like cool mum vibes?
That is cool mum vibes.
Yeah,
That is
like
cool.
I'm known as the cool stepmom around
Yeah,
here.
you literally
so.
are. Everyone loves your TikTok.
I think we've not filmed a TikTok together for a while now, have
No.
we? But I think the classic Get Ready With Me is what we like
Yeah.
to film. They always do well when we film them together.
What do you enjoy about being a stepmom to a teenager?
It is honestly so fun. I know a lot of people like to say like I'm wasting away my young years, but I see it as I've got my head down, I've got a great life ahead of me, and I'm having a great time. I think I did a great job.
You did.
Right, we love a good 0.5, right?
I know.
Slay. Right, you ready to make some brownies? Yeah. I need you to get me the eggs and the brownie mix out the cupboard. Since I've become a stepmom, I have changed quite a bit as a person. I think I've always been mature for my age, but I think I've matured even more. Pop them in the cases. To be honest, I feel like it's fell in its place so naturally. I think we're all right.
Yeah.
Now that I've got stepchildren, I said to Mark, I couldn't have no stepchildren. I love a loud house.
What do you think makes a good parent?
What makes a good parent is just looking after like your kids in general.
Patience is key. There's definitely times where you're like, this is a lot, but honestly, it is all worth it. I just think you've got to be there for your kids. Uncooked. Should we put them in the oven so we can actually eat proper brownies?
Yeah.
So when we all moved in together, I was a bit apprehensive at first. We lived together since about March 2022, is it, Al? I think.
Yeah, I think
Moved yourself in?
when me and Mark and the kids all first lived together, we were actually living in an apartment, so it was
Bit of a squash.
it was very squashed. The kids were sharing a bedroom. We've literally only just moved into this house now.
Obviously, it was a bit of a culture change for the kids and everyone living together, but yeah, we all got on really well, didn't we, Al?
So what did your family and friends think when you told you were moving in together?
So when we moved in together, we never actually officially...
There's no official date.
Yeah, there was never official date. So I think our friends and family kind of just watched it happen with us. Like I'd slowly just bring more clothes around,
up,
and then it ended up being my whole entire wardrobe and my whole entire bedroom was just in your apartment. With my family, when me and Mark first got together, at the start I think they were quite shocked with his age. I think a lot of people looking in would be. But as soon as time passed, I think they saw that I'm happy, we're in a happy, healthy relationship and I'm living my great life. So honestly, all they care about is that.
And from your side, Mark?
So we met through friends and obviously they didn't really mind. They obviously knew Ellie beforehand and obviously the lads, you know, what they're like, they give you a bit of a tease and well, obviously she's younger and stuff, but everyone accepted it perfectly fine, yeah. The age gap I don't think's ever really, you can't even really notice it, can you? And people always ask it all the time and I always think that if the age gap wasn't even there, we wouldn't even know that there was an age gap, would you really?
I don't think the age gap's an issue because we were friends first. So I think that I got to know Mark as a person before I ended up getting with him. So we started posting about our family online about December 2023. We have had a lot of mixed responses regarding our content. I think especially now, it's mostly supportive.
At the beginning, people were sceptical, weren't they? You know, obviously, they've watched our family grow and us, you know, seeing our day-to-day life, people sort of got more invested in it, haven't they, really? They're like along for the journey, aren't they? We have a laugh with the comments, don't we? I mean, I don't really care. We're both thick-skinned, aren't we? If we weren't, we could be in a relationship, could we, really?
You done?
Yeah.
Right. Should have a look at the comments to see what's new.
Yeah, go on.
We do like to do this because we like to have a look and see what everyone's... No, entertainment, but also to see what anyone's thinking, answering questions. We do like to be active on our social medias. Obviously, with posting online, of course you get judgment. 90% of the hate is to do with our age gap. Yeah. Your typical comments saying like, old man, or, oh, Mark's your sugar daddy, you're literally just with Mark for the money. Bummy, you don't work.
If you didn't pay for everything, you wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
I get TikTok up and just sit there and go through them and I'll just go through the profiles, find someone and then go onto their profile and then see something where they're sort of contradicting themselves.
The thing about being online that I hate the most, I think, is honestly just the judgment.
I just think it's sad that they think it's okay to do that. You know, I just think, who would sit there and think of something nasty, then take the effort to write it and send it? And obviously there's something missing from your life, isn't there? Because I couldn't bother doing that, could you?
At the end of the day, long as we're happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I definitely do want kids myself. Like, I'm only 21, I definitely do want kids. And I think, if anything, having 2 stepchildren has made me want kids even more.
What do you hope for the future holds for you both as a couple?
So I think for our future,
well, I hope we stay together.
I hope. I think our future, to be honest, we're very unpredictable people, but our future will definitely be together. Obviously, as long as we're all happy, the kids, I want them to grow up and have a great life, yeah.